Oh, how's it going, everybody? Um, I thought to do a gematria search on April 8th eclipse. I don't know why it took me that long to do something like that, but in reverse full reduction, when you look at the gematria calculator that has the most ciphers, and if you've got one that's got more or different ones, let me know. Please put them in the comments. But it comes in 97, and Saturday is the 97th day. In Jewish gematria, it says 499. We know that the 99th day is the day of the eclipse. My condo number is 408, the date of the eclipse. Yikes. Um, Full reduction, it's 101, which is if he were to have his event on day 99, he would rise on day 101, rise on the third day. Dark Knight Rises came out 2 days after the Dark Knight. Is it the abomination of desolation type rising appearance to the earth? No. It's simply the ritual that he has risen from the bottomless pit. That is a spiritual ritual to where Satan will possess his body. Will run World War III, who can make war with the beast. And then after World War III, then he appears to the earth as seemingly having had risen from the dead. So, but I keyed in April 8th into the one that gives us numerical comparisons, which is something, of course, that they use. And God said, I create evil, I create darkness, I, the Lord, do all these things. I create light, I create darkness, I create peace, I create evil, I, the Lord, do all these things. So these signs are all really coming from the Lord, but through the fallen angel realm. So this is God's script. The fallen angels have to follow God's script. There has to be an antichrist. It's not like the fallen angels could go, well, I know a way to never get to the end times. I know a way to never get to judgment. We won't ever allow there to be an antichrist. That way, as fallen angels, we can just hang out forever and never get cast into the lake of fire. Doesn't work like that. They have to follow exactly what God has ordained. And God has ordained the evil. Not only does it say what I just quoted you in Isaiah 45:7, and of course, we know that he's declared the end from the beginning. So Revelation is written. That's Isaiah 46:10. We know that the word was before anything was. It's John 1 through 3. So all the stories in the word, including the end times and the Antichrist, was before even the earth was formed. It was already written into the script. And lastly, we know that in Proverbs 16:4, it says, the Lord have made all things for himself. Yes, even the wicked for the day of evil. The day of evil is the abomination of desolation when he has seemingly appears to the earth as seemingly have risen from the dead. So let's look at April 8th eclipse. Sure enough, central casting for some reason has been searched 45 times, which is Trump's number. We know the AI does these searches and sets all of this up. And so there it is. The third one down. There's his name, Donald Drumpf, which we've shown you many times that Drumpf was the family surname. Drumpf. Drumpf was Donald Trump's family surname. It says right there in Snopes. It says the surname of Trump's family was originally Drumpf. He says what isn't true is anybody that would say that Donald's name was actually Donald Drumpf. No, when he was born, it was already changed to Trump to fulfill the other Bible prophecy of being here in his own name. The horn is the Antichrist in Daniel 7, Daniel 8. The horn is the Antichrist. A trump is a horn. So he's literally here in his own name, as Jesus said he would be. The Drumpf fulfills the 666 prophecy because SIX, SIX, SIX in gematria comes to Donald John Drumpf. And Don Drumpf comes to 666 in English gematria. So in both directions, it is the number of a man. Here is wisdom, as the Bible verse says. But interesting that April 8th eclipse comes to Donald Drumpf. That is just fascinating. Who knew? I had no idea. And is there anything else? The storm is here, comes up. The end of the world comes up. Wow. So those are all numerical matches. Those last two were matches in the English ordinal and English gematria, or simple gematria and English ordinal. Excuse me. Yeah, simple gematria and English gematria. English is 6 times English ordinal or 6 times simple gematria. I know that's confusing. I'm sorry. 188 also is a match, and that's just on page 1. I can scramble through real quick. Page 2. April 8th eclipse has been searched 253 times. That is the let me see. Anything else? Dark Side of the Moon, June 14th. Ooh, his birthday, June 14th comes up. So his name and his birthday come up, June 14th. I'm glad we looked at the second page. That's quite fascinating. What are the chances of all that? It'd be pretty slim and none, especially the one we got in the Jewish gematria, or Hebrew gematria, because letters are given values of 200, 100, 1, 2, 3, 60, 80, 3, 5, 9. You know, again, 100, 200, 60, 80, it's given all kind of values. So for it to be a direct hit is very fascinating. A lot of these look familiar. I don't think I've done this before. Did I look up this already? But that is mind-blowing. All right. That's it. Love y'all. How close are we? We always have to ask that question, right?